Home has a heartbeat. When I was only 9 years old, my family packed up everything we owned and moved across the country. My entire life, everything I possessed was thrown into the back of a U-Haul ready to go except for me. We drove from Washington State to New York in the span of about 3 days. The car was filled with 4 people, 2 dogs, and a lot of memories. Throughout the duration of the trip, I could only imagine what my new life would look like. This wasn't the first time we had made such a rigorous journey. Within the first 17 years of my life, I lived in 9 houses within 3 states and attended 5 different schools. In other words, my childhood was nothing but nomadic. The smell of cardboard boxes and the sound of moving trucks were all too familiar. Growing up with a parent in the military, my family has never had one distinct place to call home. This not only affected my ability to cope with change, but my ability to adapt and learn from each new place. Each new house was just a stepping stone for the next. My experiences as what many consider a military brat helped to shape me into the person I am today. Home was never a familiar white picket fence or 2-car garage. Home was always where my safety and unconditional happiness mattered most. My home always consisted of my mother, sister, and father. No matter where we were in the world, the 4 of us were and always have been close. The houses we lived in did not define who we were as a family. We were more than a semi permanent structure. Our love was permanent, a constant. In fact, my parents were constantly repeating to my sister and I that it didn't matter where we lived in the world as long as we had the people who made us the happiest around. With each new house came a lesson, and each lesson changed my life. The lessons of friendship taught me the boundaries that it can and cannot overcome. Lessons of change taught me how to accept what I can and cannot control. And most importantly, lessons of love taught me that when it is strong enough, it can be unconditional and irrevocable. With each move, I have minimized my belongings to fit into the new bedroom that awaited me, leaving pieces of me everywhere I have been. For once, I find myself excited to break out the moving boxes, to pack everything I possess, and to create myself another home. Not a new home, but another one. And I know that no matter where I choose and no matter why I choose it, I will always have another home waiting for me. A home with a mother, father, and 2 sisters, wherever that may be.